Hi, I'm Mike from Scoutadelic, and how can you do leaf rubbing? Hi, I'm Mike from Scoutadelic, and today I'm going to show you how to do leaf rubbings. So leaves come in all different shapes and sizes, so it's really nice to obviously find out what types of shapes they are, and if you're doing the leaf hunt, you can find out what tree it's going to be. So what you need for some leaf rubbings is simply a crayon, a clipboard with some white paper, and leaves. So simply put is, what you're going to do is you're going to put, so don't pull the leaf off, you're going to get the leaf and you want the back of the leaf mainly, okay? So you want to place that on the hard surface of your clipboard, and then so you want to put the leaf on the hard. So you want to put the leaf on the hard bit of the clipboard, and then the paper on top. And then what you're going to do is you're just simply going to, with your crayon, just rub over it. So you want it to be a little bit hard. Okay. You notice? From that we have the outline of the leaf itself, okay, and also the veins within that leaf. So you want to do that a few different times for a few different leaves, and then we're going to look and see what we can tell from that leaf. And then once you've got your leaves, you can take it back and we can actually have a look and see what it all means for our leaves. So I've gone out and I've done my leaf rubbings. Now, a normal intelligent person would have then taken a photograph of the leaf, because you're not bringing it back, you're obviously just taking your rubbings with you. But if you take a photo, you'll be able to identify the leaf a little bit more easier than trying to work it out from a rubbing. That's if you're intelligent. If you're like me, you didn't do that. But I'm going to go through some of the leaves that I did, and then you want to look at three areas. Those are the shape and the arrangement of the leaf, so how it looks. Then the margin of the leaf, which is the edges of the leaf, so whether they're sharp, smooth, so on and so forth. And then finally the venation, which is the veins of the leaf. So when you turn it on the other side, so not the front of the leaf but the back of the leaf, you'll see a lot of veins, and that is a bit like veins in ourselves. It doesn't take obviously blood, but it does take water to the leaves and the plants and the trees. So the first leaf that I had, what I've done is I've actually drawn around the edging just to make it a lot more easier to see in the camera. So if we see the edging here, well, what we can see is it kind of, this leaf resembles almost a hand, so that's called a palmate type leaf. So that is obviously the shape and the arrangement. Now from this I get that it's a sycamore. I could be wrong though, because again I'm going by my etching, my rubbings, and not actually a photograph. So if I'm wrong, don't comment below. The venation then, so if you notice, the dark green is the vein of it, and the venation is what's classed as a pinnate. Okay, so if you notice, it just goes in a straight line to the edges of the leaves. And then finally, what the outside of it looks like, so the edges of the leaf, is called a sinuate, which looks like a wave. So if you notice, it goes up and then down and then up and down, so almost like a wave. So that's the first one there. The second one, I believe, comes from an alder tree, and again I've marked it a little bit so you can see the edging a lot more clearer here. Alright, so this, the shape and the arrangement is called an I'm going to try to pronounce this right, an objedale. An objedale? Objedale. It's a heart shape, and the stem is at the point. Some are obviously in the middle of the leaf, but this one obviously is at the bottom here, so that's where the stem is, and it's a heart-shaped leaf. Again, we've got similar to the sycamore leaf, is that it goes out to the edges, so that's a palmate venation, and the margin, so the edging, is an entire margin, so it's smooth throughout, so there is no dents, no prongs, no nothing. It's very much smooth all the way around. There we go, so that's that one. And a final one to look at is a silver birch tree. Now, if you are a proper scout, you'll know that silver birch bark is really good for firelighting as well, so there we are. So this is my silver birch. Again, I've gone around it with a dark pen just so you can see it on camera. And if we notice, the shape and the arrangement is a deltoid, so it looks like a triangle. Okay, the venation is actually a pinnate again, so got it going straight up and then out, and then finally it's a serrate. So if you notice on the edges, there's little like sort of teeth, and they're pointing forwards. So that is a serrate edging. There's a lot of different ones, and I'm going to obviously link that up on our Facebook and Twitter page as well, so you can see, or simply just search on the internet. I got it from Wikipedia, and it shows you all the different shapes, the margins and the venations, so how to identify a leaf. It's really fun to have a look at, and then once they've done it, and you know, because you've taken that photo of the leaf, you can then match it up with the tree and see how accurate that is. But there we are. That is it. Have a fun time doing some leaf rubbings. It was absolutely fantastic, and I do like to learn a little bit more about these sort of things. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it as well, and if you have, then don't forget to give it a like and share it around, and again, don't forget to subscribe. This month, for every new subscriber, I'm donating 50p to an LGBT charity for Pride Month, so it helps. Go on, click it. Otherwise, I'll see you again soon for another one of these. Bye!